A Metro police officer charged with criminal homicide. Did he commit a crime or was he simply doing his job? The question tonight, where does the high-profile case stand? News Channel 5's Nick Barris is down on the 5 Alert Center with exclusive details on the status of the prosecution and what happens next.
The fatal shooting of Daniel Hambrick led to criminal charges against Metro police officer Andrew Delke. It's a first in the city's history, an officer charged with such a crime for an act that happened while on duty. The security camera video shows what happened on July 26th at the corners of 17th and Joe Johnson Boulevard in Nashville. Delke chasing Hambrick. The affidavit said Hambrick had a gun. Delke squared up and then shot him.
Video is troubling.
And that video is part of what led the district attorney to bring criminal charges. But will it be enough to get a grand jury indictment? Both sides talked about it back in September.
Officer Delke was protecting himself, his backup officers who were on the way, and the public.
For more than 2 months, I have patiently waited for Officer Delke to be charged with the murder of my son.
There are those who think the case is already set for trial, but a preliminary hearing must happen first. It's been postponed 3 times and is now set for January 4th. Why the delay? I'm told both the prosecution and the defense need time to prepare for what is sure to be a contentious debate in court.
At that hearing, the judge would have to determine 2 things: whether or not there's probable cause to believe a crime was committed and that Mr. Delke may have been involved.
Legal analyst Nick Leonardo says there's no guarantee Delke will be indicted. The grand jury decides based on evidence at the hearing. So, what to expect? Sources tell me both sides are expected to call on a long list of witnesses, and the jurors will also likely scrutinize enhanced versions of the security video. Then they can decide not to indict or to indict and what level of murder was committed.
Is it first degree, second degree manslaughter, reckless, or criminally negligent homicide? And there could potentially be other charges.
Officer Delke is decommissioned but still drawing his salary. His attorney says he will not consider any plea deal and will be prepared if and when this case does go to trial. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
Nick, thank you. Delke is free on bond. If he is indicted and the case is set for trial, it likely won't happen until at least late next year.